Doesn't make him black, right?
They don't make him so-called black. He's an Edomite. And he's going in slavery. You see? And KKK means circle. The least created that.
Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies.
Yep.
Ye are all physicians of no value.
Just like somebody signed, just like if I sign my signature on something, somebody else come behind me and sign my signature, that's false. So anything they bring forth is false. And physicians of no value mean everything they bring forth, it can't heal you. It's not going to help you. It's all poison. It's all lies. And lies destroy you. You see? Ain't no truth in the lie.
Okay, yeah. Back in the document it says, talking about Project Megiddo.
And that's what's gonna get this so-called white man destroyed. Cause he and that's why it's so easy to debunk his so-called way of life, because he built his foundation on lies. He raped, robbed, and murdered and stole his land from the native, and then come over here and tell the natives, which are the so-called Mexican, and the so-called Indians, tell them they illegal aliens. When they was here before he even got here. He the terrorist. You see? And then he go in other countries and take the natural resources. That's why they over there in Afghanistan. They over there getting the opium, and then you got Afghanistan got copper and what is it? Copper and I want to say and magnesium. They got copper and magnesium, and then you got them goops over there, and you got military troops watching out while them goops over there mining, getting the copper. So they go everywhere, strong-arming the natural resources and killing the people using drones.
Whoever controls Afghanistan controls the drug trade.
The white man controls the drug trade. He bring in everything because this is his empire. This is his rulership. He runs everything. Going to the elite, going to the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Gettys, the Warburg, the Oppenheimer. Those are the elites who control everything. The Rothschilds. Yep. Those are the people who control everything. And the Rockefellers are masterminds in the drug trade. You know? They control the pharmaceutical. You know?
They created the drug trade because Prohibition, they became so wealthy during Prohibition that when Prohibition ended, they needed a new Prohibition. So they made the Prohibition of marijuana, Prohibition of cocaine, Prohibition of heroin, so they could profit on it.
Yeah, they still doing it to this day.
The pharmaceutical companies all came out at that time.
Yeah, the Rockefeller.
Yeah. They found it.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
It says the FBI stated this in the report. It says this movement has been associated with extreme acts of violence in recent past. The current intelligence from the variety of sources indicate the extreme factions of the Black Hebrew Israelite groups are preparing for a race war to close the millennium.
That's in the scriptures. Race wars in the scriptures. Call them scriptures what I got down there.
You got 2nd Esdras 6:24.
Take your time. 2nd Esdras 6:24. Let's see what that say. This is the King James Bible. You know, this is the Apocrypha, which is in the 1611 King James Bible. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 6.
24. At that time, shall friends fight one against another.
What is that? Is that not a race war?
What's what a smart, cunning enemy does. He makes his enemies fight each other.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's the devil, the serpent. He's cunning. He's crafty. And then he got these people so far up under the illusion not to even do no critical thinking. Everybody goes off their emotions. That's how they live in this society. They go off their emotions. That's why this is socialist society, because socialists going back to how you feel and how you view things. So that's gonna cause them to fight too.
Huge study in the 1800s. They did human experimentation on the whole emotional things, and so it's easier to brainwash the public.
That's right. Because that's easy to manipulate your emotion. It's easy to manipulate your emotion.
Why you get the invented psychology?
You see, that's part of it. And then you got MK Ultra. Then you got ELF, which is mind control. And they use heroin.
About that.
They use heroin, you know, as a truth serum. So this white man is a cunning serpent. You see? That's what he do. That's what he do. He's slick. He up under the web. He deceive people, man. You know? Go ahead.
2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still.
That's 6 and 24. That's all I want.
War of terror, not war on terror.
2nd Esdras 15 and 15.
All right, we're going to 2nd Esdras 15 and 15. That's one of them. Dealing with race war.
2nd Esdras 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draw near, and one person shall stand, one people shall stand up to fight against another.
What is that? Race war? Go
And
ahead.
swords in their hands.
So the modern day gun, they gonna use to fight against one another. Now finish that off in the 2nd Esdras.
Oh, keep going.
Yeah, finish that off. Yeah, so the modern day gun, they go use to fight against each other. Because guess what? These people on the edge of famine. You see when that storm hit and you went in the grocery stores, how fast all that stuff got wiped out? I was in one store and the woman went in there and she was so mad, so much stuff was gone, she just threw her hands up and walked out and started cussing. So they on the edge of a famine, man. So when that famine comes, they gon' go off their emotions and they gon' fight, man. That's what they gon' do. Go ahead.
But there shall be
So
seduction.
that's one thing people do. That's one thing people do. They fight over money, drugs, and not being able to eat. Go ahead.
For there shall be sedition among men, and inviting one another, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor prince.
Meaning their leaders. Meaning so-called, meaning Barack Obama and their senators and all those people who call themselves running things. The people not gonna listen to them. So there's not that a race war. You're gonna have different nationalities fighting amongst each other.
Political groups.
Everything. Go ahead.
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
So whatever weapon they got, however they feeling, they gonna use it and strong arm it and take it. Go ahead.
A man shall desire to go into a city.
That's gonna be martial law. They gonna be martial law. City's gonna be locked down. You ain't gonna be able to move around like you want to. It's not that a race war. Go ahead.
They haven't even lifted martial law yet.
We in martial law. We in martial law. We in a police state.
Right now.
We in a police state. It's right now. We in it. Go ahead.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the hour shall be destroyed. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
No, because people gonna be going in there taking stuff. If you got stuff stocked up, calling yourself prepping, you gonna have people coming in there and taking it. Go ahead.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor,
Is not that a race war? Go
Yes,
ahead.
it is a race war.
but
going
shall
on right
destroy
now.
their houses with the sword, and,
Which is modern day gun. Go ahead.
and spoil their goods because of their lack of bread.
Ain't gonna be no food. Gonna be that famine. So that's why I was saying we on the edge of a famine, man. It's only 3 days worth of food in the grocery store. When they shut that down and they declare martial law, these people gonna lose it, man.
What people don't know is that it can take one tactical nuke to destroy this whole
That's
world
right.
in the right place.
It ain't gonna. The world is gonna buy forever. The world gonna buy
Destroy
forever.
mankind.
But what the elites gonna do? They gonna do some type of terrorist attack and blame it on them Arabs over there, so they can go into Iran.
Yeah.
You know.
It was an inside job.
So they can go into Iran or whatever they gonna do. And when that major event happens, that's it, man. America gonna change forever, and it's gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. All right, go ahead.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with swords, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread. and for great tribulation.
Yeah, great tribulation. All right, now drop that. Now give me what you call.
Isaiah 19:2.
Yeah, Isaiah 19:2. So, just like it tells you, America, it tells you in Revelations 11 and 8, America is spiritually known as Egypt, and is spiritually known as Sodom. And you can look on the back of your dollar bill and see the pyramid. You gotta open it and Washington D.C. You got the pyramid on the back of your dollar bill, and then you got a big fat pyramid over there in Memphis, and Memphis was a capital in Egypt. 2 hours away, you got a big fat pyramid in Memphis. And Memphis was a capital in Egypt when you do research.
Just like here in Little Rock, the buildings are built like phalluses. Right? Yeah. Most of the buildings in downtowns are built like phalluses. Like right there, you have that church, right? It's like a real phallus. I mean, it's like a point. It's got the real point on it, man.
Then it got Tammuz at the top.
Yeah, it got Tammuz at the top.
And a phallus is a penis because that's what they worship. These people are faggots, man. These people are faggots, man. So the white men have built an empire of rape, robbing, and murder nations, mainly the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and then set up faggots to govern everything. Just like Obama, he's a flaming faggot.
Get out of here.
Right. Yeah, Obama's a flaming faggot, and Obama's not our people.
Yeah, and he doesn't Mandela was out there. He's burning hell right now.
Well, there ain't no such thing as hell, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptians.
That's symbolic for the so-called white man. Go ahead.
And they shall fight every one against his brother.
Yup. So is that not nation against? Is that not so-called white men against so-called white men? So you're gonna have race war. That's proven in the Bible. But what the hell they talking about in Project Megiddo? It just shows you how devilish this so-called white man is. Go ahead.
And everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
That's plain, man. You can't get around that. I don't even need to go no farther than that. But I'm telling you, according to the Bible, them Egyptians is symbolic for the so-called white man. He the modern day Pharaoh today.
Matthew 10 and 21 and 22. We're going to get Matthew 10, 21 and 22.
Yeah. Scatterbrain polite, you ain't no Egyptian, you stupid idiot. I just had to throw that out there. You stupid idiot.
Matthew 10 and 21.
Go.
And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents, and cause them to be put to death.
See? Is that part of the race war right there? You got parents fighting against parents, and you got brothers fighting against brothers, and to deliver other brothers up. So what is that? That's in the Bible, then it's in the New Testament. You people fucking, I don't know. This white man, this devil, man, he's a serpent, man. He's a serpent, man, and like I said, man, all this devil do is a lot of these people and manipulate their emotions, man, because they don't know how to think, man. They scatterbrain, man. They scatterbrain. They are incapable. They are incapable to have a serious thought, man. Yeah. They can't have no serious thought. In these scriptures, you gotta have serious thought, man. And they disorganized, man. So when a person is like that, it's easy to manipulate their emotions, and you can just hit them with anything, man. And that's what this white man do. He play on your emotions, man. That's why you love him so much, because he play on your emotions and he give you what you think you need. You see? Not what you really need. He give you what you think you need, and that's why you say he our brother. You see? Because he giving you materialistic shit, and therefore when you get that, you bow down to him and you become a vessel of Satan. not a vessel of Yahweh Shem Shai. And that's why you look at us like we ain't your brothers, because we giving you the truth, what you need, but the white man giving you materialistic shit, and that's why you worship him and not Yahweh Shem Shai.
That's right.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
For Yahweh Shem Shai's sake. So they hate us, man. You telling me the scriptures a lie? You telling me the scriptures a lie? That's how I know these people hate the men on the highway and the byway that's teaching this word. That's how I know it. These people don't love you. They don't got no love for you. All that shit is a fucking act. So when this goddamn white man put pressure on these people, watch how fast they turn on you. Watch how fast. Your woman, she not with you, man. She gonna take that chip because she emotional, and the white man know how to play her. He gonna give her what she thinks she need. You trying to give her what she need to save her. He gonna give her what she thinks she need, and she gonna love him and get herself destroyed. She gonna take that chip, man. Because she going off her emotions, man. Yeah. Because this is a socialist society, man. It built off how you feel, the way you view things, and theories, man, the way you view things. Because when you come to these scriptures, it's a whole nother ball game. That's why when these people come up here and ask us and talk to us what we teaching, and we say, well, we finna come out the Bible. They'll say, well, what you think? I don't want you to read the Bible. What you think? You say, nah, we got to prove everything. When we speak about something, we got to prove it out the Bible. You see? They'll say, nah, what you think? And then for your younger brother that's going around teaching this word, and you run up on somebody that heard you teaching that word, they'll say, well, let me see your Bible. And then they'll put it up under their arm and then start talking to you. And then you want the Bible back, but they'll continue to talk to you because they going off their emotions and speaking out their own heart, not the truth.
They think it's a psychology class.
You see?
Yeah. Something you gonna
they think it's sociology class.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that endureth to the end shall be saved.
God, he that endureth to the end shall be saved. So going through all these things, even if you get turned in and delivered up, and you endure to the end, the Most High gonna save you, man. You see, he gonna take care of you, man.
We go back to this.
No, go ahead.
Go back to this FBI report of the Project Megiddo, paragraph 2. It says violent Hebrew Israelite followers can generally be described as proponents of an extreme form of black supremacy.
Of black supremacy.
Drawing upon the teachings of the early Hebrew Israelites adherent, such groups hold blacks represent God's true chosen people.
Now, it ain't no such thing as black people. You see, that's the white man manipulating, using your emotion, and guess what? You growing up and you go to their schools, and the kids know their colors better than you do, because you walk around here calling people black, and they'll tell you to your face,
I'm brown,
but you looking at them and tell the kids, nah, you black. That's how stupid you people are. Grown men walk around here and say, I ask you what color you. Hey man, I'm black. Man, you don't match your jacket, man. Hey man, I'm black. Don't even know your own colors, man. That's that psychology, man. That's that
MK Ultra.
Yeah, MK Ultra. Yeah, that's mind control.
Robot control.
It says such groups hold the blacks represent God's true chosen people, while condemning whites are incarnate manifestations of evil.
Hey, the white man is Esau. The white man is Esau. That's the biggest trick the so-called white man have played on all these people, man. He have hid his identity, because there's no such thing as white. It's no such. Well, they put Caucasian on themselves because they come out of the Caucasus Mountain. A so-called white man named Johannes Blumenbach put that on them. Their own people put that on them. That's why they always like climbing rocks and in the cliffs and shit. You don't never see no Jake doing that. And if he doing that, he doing it because he trying to follow and be cool with that heathen, which is a so-called white man. That's in his spirit to climb cliffs and rocks and shit. Jake just doing it so he can be cool.
Ain't that what a billy goat do?
Yes.
Yeah. But go ahead and read that again.
As God's authentic Jews, black Hebrew Israelites.
Now start up and read. Start up a little bit.
It says, drawing upon teachings of early black Hebrew Israelites adherents, such groups hold that blacks represent God's true people, chosen people, while condemning whites as incarnate manifestations of evil.
Yeah, so that's the biggest, that's the devil. And that's the biggest trick that the so-called white man played on you. You know, you got the spiritual demon, Satan, and the devil, you know, which Satan means adversary and devil means deceiver, right? And that's the biggest trick that he have played on the whole world. By you not knowing that he's a devil in the flesh. That's the biggest trick that he done played on you people. Because he ain't white, he red. It's only two colors on this planet. You got different shades of brown and different shades of red. That's that. You see, and that's the biggest trick that he done played on you people. Hid his nationality and convince you that he's not the devil. You see? And hid his identity. You know? Go ahead.
It says, black Hebrew Israelites adherents believe that mainstream Jews are actually imposters.
Yeah, the mainstream so-called Jews are imposters. They got that land in 1949. GE funded Hitler. And in the Time Life book, Hitler tell you that the real Jews are black, and then Hitler was an offspring of the Rothschild. They tell Adolf Schicklgruber. They tell you that in the encyclopedia. His real name, Adolf Schicklgruber. And then them so-called Jews over there, in 740 AD, that's when they 740 AD, that's when they converted to Judaism, which go back to Babylonian worship. And they were putting their land in 1949 through the so-called Balfour, the Balfour Agreement. Yeah, that Balfour Act or Balfour Agreement. And that was some straight bullshit that they just brought up. You see? You can watch the documentary, Judah Declares War Against Germany, or you can watch Benjamin Freeman. You can watch them two documentaries, and that show you clear as day that them rats over there is not the real Jews. The real Jews are the so-called African Americans that scattered throughout the four corners of the globe. So-called Negroes. You see? And those just documentaries for the brothers who got an ear. Let them hear. Benjamin Freeman and Judah Declares War Against Germany. You know? And them so-called Jews is not the real Jews. They fake Jews. Jewish. Got the ish on the end is a suffix meaning pertaining to. You see?
Got a quick precept right quick. Revelation 2 and 9. I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemers of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are synagogues of Satan.
Are the synagogue of Satan, or the chief house of Satan, or who got all the synagogues? The rats over there, and they stole that land. That's our land. That belonged to the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Give me Jeremiah 14. You see? And then they got a book called The 13 Tribe by Arthur Koestler, which was a so-called Jew. And Benjamin Freeman was a so-called Jew who plainly tell you that they not the real Jews. Arthur Koestler tell you in that book, The 13 Tribes. So that's history. That's history that they come out and telling you they self who they are not. And here in the Bible telling you plain today who they are not. You see? The most accurate history book on the planet. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 14:1.
Supreme book.
The word of the Most High that came to Jeremiah concerning the dearth, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof language.
Yeah, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof language. The gates represent the leaders, and language means ruin or destroyed. Go ahead.
They are black unto the ground.
They are black unto the ground. So it's telling you Judah is black, and they're in a low state. Go ahead.
And cry of Jerusalem goes up.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. So they're telling you right there in the Bible that Judah is black. And they tell you in Revelation 1 and 13 that the Heavenly Father's son, which is Yahweh Shai, is black. It's a so-called black man. And they tell you in Daniel 10 and 5.
Fine.
So what they talking about?
These niggas over here so airhead. I was listening at 102.1 today. What's that comedian name?
D.L. Hughley.
D.L. Hughley. He was talking about they was talking about the color of the Lord. So one Jake woman come on there and say, hey, look, the Lord I know in Revelation 1, it say he had hair of wood and skin of bronze. She was like, that's black. She was like, hey, she was like Israel had been put down the whole time. She was like, Israel is in all the prison. So I'm listening like, damn, nigga woman talking about Israel in prison. So she was like, they the one, Israel the one you see in the neighborhoods killing folks and throwing up gang signs and everything. So DL cut in and he was like, yeah. He was like, well shit, I gotta check that out. I didn't know they were throwing gang signs in Israel. He thinking the land.
Yeah.
The fake Jews, that's who he thinking about. But that so-called sister, well, so-called, I can't say so-called, I guess she knew about Israel. But she basically told him, hey, the Negroes come from the tribe of Israel. And we the ones that's in this condition in America. But that dumbass nigga, talking about he got to check and see if they throwing gang signs in Israel. Because he know the Jews would be them damn Edomites.
He unlearned.
Because they didn't set his ass up.
That's how he got his show.
And that nigga corny as hell. He got to check his lineage. He might not be no Jake. That nigga always been corny, man. Him man Chris Rock.
Yeah, and
you know what?
And that other faggot, what's his name from Atlanta? Ricky Smiley.
Shit, that little nigga.
He be on some shit.
So the message went out on his show. So he better look into it. He didn't been warned.
All right, give me Isaiah 42 and 22. Yeah, she said the Jake's in prison. It's in the scriptures, man. It's in the scriptures.
Yep.
What I say? Isaiah 42 and 22. Yeah, so she was right. She was right. She was telling the truth, but he couldn't receive it. You see?
Yeah, he made a mockery out of it.
Most High gonna destroy, man. Most High gonna destroy these simple ass niggas, man. These niggas simple, man. You know? Take time, bro. 22.
Isaiah 42 and 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes.
Yep, in the system, man. Go ahead, in prison. Go ahead.
And they are hid in prison houses.
See? Go ahead.
They are for a prey, and none delivered for a spoil.
Yeah, they up in there. They up in there they can't get delivered up out of there because they don't know the name of Yahweh Shah and not doing it in sincerity. So they in there. They locked up. So that proved what the woman was saying to that scatterbrain D.L. Hughley, corny ass nigga, that Israel is in prison houses, man. Go ahead. Continue to read.